very much agree with Noval on this when he says, if you're building something meaningful, the network will open itself to you.
I agree with that.
I think that for the most part, most builders go way too far in trying to force those connections. Now, there's a different problem, which is talking to us, which a lot of the startups don't do usually because they're embarrassed, like they're failing in some sort of capacity and they don't want to be confronted with that. But that turns out to be a very strong predictor of the startups that will make it or not if they're willing to have these hard conversations.
Yeah, I feel like those are two different user journeys, right? One is just more about getting feedback from Alliance mentors, more or less. The other is building something that people want and then attracting that network to you. I've had many pivots in my life, and so my own example is when I first launched Volt Capital, no one really paid attention, right? Like getting in front of investors and founders was actually very, very hard. But with Alliance, building out an accelerator, when we first launched it, I don't know if it was the timing, or the right people we worked with, but it attracted a network of people that wanted to provide feedback to founders that are part of our program. And that network was instantly connected. And I feel as if for founders hitting the right product note, or hitting something where they're building something where they're like, oh wow, this is something that's really cool. I want to talk to this founder and see how he thinks about it.
Yeah.
I think those are some interesting scenarios.
I think a lot of people try to force it by going like, oh, I need to get famous on Twitter, I need to get famous on LinkedIn. And it's like, if the thing is, even if you have very good takes, if you don't have external success, nobody wants to follow you. Nobody wants to read what you have to say, right?
Just a shit poster then.
Right?
Yeah.
But after you're successful, even dumb stuff you say will resonate.
Yeah.
So if you want to attract like a large following, just build something that matters and people will come to you.